See if we can flush out more zombies. Trying to think, it's been a long time, man. So there's the skeleton. Oh yeah, it's gotta be something back there, right? Because we've even got this like removed partially now. Tons of them. We'll see if they continue to come or disappear. Maybe that's the end? I don't know. Oh, got him. Jerk. Alright. Question now is, where are they in regards to where we were? I don't know the answer to that. Uh-oh. This is bad. Because of you jerks. You jerks. There is no outlet here. I thought I understood. So, remember when I said we needed food? This would be why. Okay. So, this is not how the episode was to go. I assure you of that. Okay, there's that now. Basically, all I wanted to do was not have that open for that jerk right there. I tell you, I knew the moron was out there. Okay, so maybe we're just gonna abort this mission. I first need to figure out how to leave this area. What if I told you that I was about to enter the Twilight Zone? That's right, I'm about to record. I'm taking the stairs of shame here, the stairs that I couldn't find. It's a good thing that I tried to find these stairs, because by gosh, they're important. They let me know one big thing, that we had screwed up, that I was out of space on my hard drive, and I see a skeleton in the river. But yes, I didn't realize that I was out of space on the hard drive, so everything that I've done has to be completely redone. That's right. So let me try and walk you through it. Here's what happened. All right, Thanksgiving goes down. Do some cool things, whatnot, and I don't really feel sick, but I totally lose my voice. Right. So it got to the point where, like, you couldn't like go to work, and it's like, well, what do? That's all I do is work. And I couldn't go. So you're kind of like, well, now you can't really talk, so you can't like jump in and record a brand new series, or play games that you've intended to play for like the last 8 years that you haven't quite gotten around to. And you just think, well, what can I do to pass some time, between like coughing and not being able to talk? And you think, well, I'll play a block game, I'll play Minecraft. What better way to waste time, right? I hate doing stuff like that, especially during the day. That's why you always hear me like, hey, welcome back. It's midnight, 3 a.m., 2 a.m., streams are like 1 in the morning type of a thing. That's because I hate like wasting daylight. And unless it's like hail, fire, and brimstone, I prefer not to do that. So anyway, we started over there at the cow farm because I need food. As you can see, we totally should not have run there. And I thought I had some, and I don't. But anyway, that's something that I'll tackle on my own later. So I did a lot of stuff off camera, of course. And it was such a good video. And I went in to edit it, and I was like, man, I can't believe I really got it done that quick, And as I mentioned, those stairs of shame, when we were going up and down the stairs, I was in an area to finish off recording. I told you my next project, and then I said, hey, this is kind of somewhere else I'd like to go to. More on that later. And by gosh, we couldn't do it. It flashed down here. I can't show you, but there's a little green line. It flashed red. And I was like, oh, I must have maxed out the hard drive. And, at the time, I assumed I'd recorded the whole thing. I did not. I got 18 minutes of it. And I'm just electing to redo it, and hopefully we can get through it a little bit quicker. So if I don't seem as enthusiastic, this isn't like the second time I've seen it. No. I have to go through the part where I try to edit it, and then it's like the third time I have to do it now. And so you're like, man, all that precious time. So anyway, where are we? We are in the main base. Down there's Project Genesis. Up here is Granite Falls area, as we've dubbed it now. If I take you over this way, we can go back this direction, and you have like access to the Sleepy Harbor area, whatnot. But if I go this way, something new is right here. And bear with me, because sometimes this is painful. Oh, I just can't do it. Okay, so this is also dangerous with 2 carts stacked. Yep, we got it. Okay, so as we go through here, I wanted to do the bottom in one like uniform rail block, but I realized you can't really see it. It's all powered rail. So looking this way, you're going to have a ravine. Nothing's there, trust me. Up ahead, you're going to see stairs. I'm bringing the mic closer because I remember in my editing that I couldn't do because it wasn't a clip. You can barely hear me on this, but right here are stairs. They go up somewhere. We'll talk about that later if I remember. I have no idea where the switch is up here. Not here, but soon. Depending on where it's at, we'll stop or we'll keep going. And we'll just take it in stride. As you can see, this is quite the operation. And it may bounce back. It did not. Excellent. So, this is my first stop, if you will. All right? And this area you're actually kind of familiar with. I'm paranoidly constantly looking in the lower right-hand corner at my record time. Just because we've had a traumatic experience recently. Now, I think in a previous episode you saw this, and you think, yeah, I think I did see that. What is this? Well, let me show you. You come up here. There's zombies. There's always a zombie there with an ink sac. It's crazy. But yeah, this is the little falls area kind of by the boat, the sunken lake, right? So this is what we were like working with. This is where we were going to go. It's kind of what all this, not necessarily here, but that has to do. And if we jump over here, you're like, oh yeah, you're a ravine, huh? Yes, this is the ravine, the main ravine. And there's teasers of what's to come here. But we've kind of finished it out a little bit more. I've got some like torches back there, little things here and there. But yeah, we had blown out this back wall of the ravine, and the plan was to like frame it out and have that as our like elaborate entry into a new area type of a deal. And then we just sort of have this. And there's a changeover down there that we'll cover later. But I guess what we will do... Let me flip this, all right? We're just, remember this area, okay? Particularly here, maybe. And we're going to come and get back in the minecart, and I think we can actually roll this one. This goes a pretty good ways as well. And, just bear with me, we'll get where we're going. Anyone think they know where we're going? They've made a lot of changes there. So it's just going to swing over and drop us off here. Sweet, right? So, right here, if I go down, there's like a cave that I still need to explore and conquer. Coming up, either here or there, possibly in the middle that's currently not complete, we have a sword and delicious steak. But up here, we've got this framed out. You're thinking like, hey, what the heck is this? Well, this is not finished, but it's like a lot of time and effort went into this part. So we come up here, and you're thinking like, what's this place? Hey, wait, I think I know where you're at. Is this going to wind up looking down towards the farm and your base is over there, the main base? We have lots of bases. And that's exactly what this is. So if you think you know what's up there, clap your hands. You're correct. It's Creeper Caverns. So Creeper Caverns is here. And still need to finish this out, but you get the gist of it, right? And when we come into Creeper Caverns, which still doesn't have secure doors after all this time, this is new here. It's not necessarily like I wanted it, but I just kind of took what I had, okay? So it works, you know. The plan is still eventually to have like a legit creeper farm in here. It's just I don't know where. It's one of those things we'll figure out. And I might also obliterate that staircase, and just have one in the middle. Not 100% sure. Maybe a minecart will come up here, but essentially these two go the same way. It was just done for symmetrics. Now this goes a long way that way, okay? Could it eventually have a rail track? Absolutely, but this is kind of where this terminates right now. Creeper Caverns. Caution, pants may get hot. But, is that not a track? Seriously? Oh, Lord. It's really not, huh? That's unfortunate. Alright, here we go. So bear with me, we're going to take off here in a second. Alright, so nothing crazy. You kind of get the feel up there like some caves and stuff. Nothing too dangerous. Alright, so back to this. You're thinking like, okay, I remember like there's some crazy caves here, right? That you're constantly having trouble with. Isn't that what the deal was? Yep, that is exactly what the deal was. In fact, the last one that I think we worked on together was down over here, and we kind of like walled this off. Now, here's the thing. For me to take you through this entire cave system, which there's one section I haven't conquered, I've got it blocked off. I'll try to showcase that to you. I would probably need over an hour. Like, I'm not even exaggerating that. It turned out to be insane. And like I said, I did this over like a couple of days where I couldn't go to work. So you're going to see a lot of this stuff. All of these areas are totally conquered, totally lit up. It was just like as I tried to like lay out a path, I didn't want to like constantly like, oh, yep, dead end type of a thing. So I've kind of highlighted the main areas here. Those offshoots will eventually be used for something, but this area is like so cool to me. I kind of want to turn it into a base. Like I'm talking like enchanting areas, armories, all that sort of stuff, right? And this is just doesn't go anywhere, but I mean it's just like more like just picture chests or bookshelves or you know whatever. I mean it's just a cool area. So we came from over there. We're gonna come over here again. I've got this like crudely laid out. It's nothing like official. Like all that area, I mean it's totally conquered and it's massive, but it is what it is right now. So I'm just going to run you through here. And as we cascade down, we've got some options here. This is where it kind of gets like confusing to me. But I'm going to show you this, minecarts. Remember that. We're going to eventually try to get back to that point. But right now, I think we have to go this way. And this is still relatively new to me, you know, so like I might botch it. Now last week I could have nailed it. If I get lost, I know I can use this, okay? But I'm going to try to take you by way of the trails. And that's kind of a risky proposition. I want to say this is a dead end. I think this is like where no, it's not. Okay, let me think about this. Okay. You can see what I'm talking about. It is quite the labyrinth. Now, I'm just going to go ahead. I know where this goes, so I'm going to get it taken care of. This stuff here, it's not me that put it there. I'll just say that for now. This totally was me that put it there. But if I take this up, this was natural minus the stairs, okay? And then you're going to have, this is just a little storage area back here that I've created. And this right here is something that I dug down long, long ago. Anyone know what this is? Yeah, it's the little shed. So that's the back door that goes like straight down. And woo, if I take you over here, you're looking at Creeper Caverns. Is that snow-capped hill? I just know there's a creeper out there. But right there's a little bridge. That's our farm area. And back this way, you're going to have like the original farmhouse. There's creeper, zombie, spider, speak of the devils. So that's our original farmhouse, the main base. Right over there, there's our cactus. So again, main base, Project Genesis area, Creeper Caverns that way, and then our little new farm area over there. So this that I dug down, literally, you know, like right here, we entered the cave system. This turned out to all connect. And what it connects to is quite insane when you consider the distances that this spans. Alright, so if I take you this way, this is kind of, I initially was going to go over there, and I have the stairs laid out in fact, but this turned out to be a cut through that I made because it was a little bit quicker. And like I said, this is kind of where it gets dicey to me. But I think we can figure it out. Now, I'm going to go ahead and follow these just because they're here. And, all right, perfect. This is working out so much better than last time. This is the area. It looks massive as well. Like, I saw so many rooms just like that. It turned out to be a huge cave system. Now, the only reason the stuff's probably not spawning right now is it's dark outside. But this is walled off because this is legitimately all that I have not conquered. Those torches there are just for me like pilot holing. So that's kind of how that stands. So that's where that came from. And this I just put down for kicks and giggles. If I take you down here, there's kind of like 4 layers to this thing. Trying to think. Okay, right here is another area I was looking for that I botched last time. Granite, pay attention to that. It's going to go down here. Polished granite. It's here for one reason, to sort of guide me. And this area is also not explored. I mean, like, we found it, but we haven't, like, crossed over. In part, I figure a lot of the area that we didn't explore in that walled off area might connect over here, but it's essentially like lava level, diamond lakes, all that jazz, right? So that's where all that darkness is. And if we come up and we follow the polished granite now, in reverse, we can go this way, and we're actually going to go this direction. So what this is going to do is bring us up to a mineshaft corridor. Alright, so right here it says follow the granite, lava lakes, and diamonds. That's obviously works really well when you come from over here. And if you're thinking like, what's this? Well, this, my friends, is another area that I spent a lot of time on, and it is the mineshaft, right? You know, you kind of remember this, right? It's just sort of finished out a little bit better. Still not done, but finished out quite a bit better than it was previously. We still have access, I'll probably blow this wall back some, to all these caves that go up this way, and then eventually connect with crazy stuff themselves. We've got this, which again, if you can't tell, this little corridor here drops down, and we're back in the cave system that we just left. Again, polished granite goes down and around and all that stuff. So I need to put like a fence up. That would kind of help me identify this area a little bit better. But yeah, so you kind of have like these legit entrances to the cave system, which is pretty cool considering they come off of this main mineshaft corridor. And if I take you over here, again, I'd run a little bit, but we don't have much food. Like legit, that's all I have is 5 pieces of steak. So this goes up. This is something that we had worked on previously, I believe. Right here, I can get you probably a couple of different angles. This fencing is all new, sort of finally finished it out. It's just a pass through there. All this, again, is legit mineshaft area, right? So if I take you back this way and we go down, you're going to see we start to get into like the mineshaft as we discovered it, as we found it, all that stuff. All right. And case in point, if I come down here, we've done some crazy things, and this goes way, way, way back. Think about that, right? We've got the cave spider spawner there, one of them. If I take you over here and you see that pillar, well, that's going to tell you something important. And I mean, this is like really old in the series. This is right there. Cave spider spawner number 2 is that way. And then we've got the zombie over this way. This goes up to the surface. That's our water drop from the surface. Sort of up by the horse pin, llama pin, whatever you want to call it, right? I think I can maybe not botch this. We're totally turned around. But I guess what I'll do is I'll take a cut through because I made one. So I know that would get me where I want to take you. But this will too. So we're going to go this way. We're going to come up this way. We're going to turn. We're going to turn again. Caves. I think we filmed this last time, like started making this, and where it all like connected and everything. And okay, so that goes back. That's the main ramp up into the ravine, and this goes somewhere important. But right here, this is something I blew out recently. And if I take it all the way over here, you're gonna see lava, and you're like, lava, what's the deal? And you're like, what's this staircase doing here? And if I take you down here, you're thinking like, okay, what's the catch? If I take you over here, you're like, this looks familiar. Is that Project Genesis way down there? It absolutely is. If I turn you this way, you're like, oh yeah, I know where we're at. You're gonna walk this way, and you're gonna have that little, yeah, you're gonna have that thing. And I totally do. And the catch is, I spent a lot of time sort of finishing out partially this side. So it's still not done, but it's like way farther along than it was. I got the walls up. I do have plans here. It's just like I said, not complete. This area kind of got tweaked, and I wanted this to continue on straight, right? You know, like that's the end goal. That's what our whole tunnel from Project Genesis did. But I still needed access to the Mineshaft area, right? So that's sort of what we've got going there. You know what? We should go this way. That would be the more prominent feature set, right? So if we come this way and we want to take the stairs, we've got sort of like a level 1 type of a thing. Again, instant mineshaft access. Same thing over there. The zombie spawner should be right there. You can see it. But if we come back to the middle and we take this set of stairs, here we are, and you're thinking like, hey, this looks familiar. This goes right back to where you were a second ago, doesn't it? And the answer is absolutely yes. So we're going to come in. We're going to go this way. We're going to jump up. We're going to turn. We're going to take the stairs. We're going to turn. We're going to go back to what? To the cave system. This time we're going to take these stairs, take this corridor, and instead of cutting back that way where we have this cut through, that's again right where we went, we're going to go this direction. You think like, why would you go this way? What could this possibly go to? Well, I'll take this cutway. I may have made this one too. The rest of it's natural. Anything you see weird like this, that's me. The rest of it, again, natural. But if I drop down over here, and I rock it up this way, and I rock it down over here, this goes nowhere. I need to kind of fix that. It's this direction we're concerned with. And you think like, okay, what's going on? What's so special? Well, the answer is right over here. We come up, and we go down over here, and we rock it this direction, we go up. And does this look familiar to you? This is where we started the tour of this thing. All of this somehow connects. And then if you think like, okay, well, hey, what was that other staircase up then doing? Well, brace yourself. It goes to the rail. That's right. Crazy stuff, is it not? So, let me think. I guess we'll do this again. Probably is the best way to get you back there. So you're gonna come down again. It's just insane that all of this literally like interconnects. All these, this was not me. This was just like the way it works, and that's kind of crazy. So we'll come down here. You should know where we're gonna come out, kind of in this mineshaft area, the cave corridor. And in fact, to spice it up, instead of taking that to the corridor and over there to the stairs, we'll just go this direction. We're gonna turn here. We're gonna jump up, and we need a minecart. That's honestly what we're doing here. So the best way for us, let's try to do it. We need to figure this out. We'll take this little legitimate cut through here, and we're gonna drop down, and we need to get to level 2. Right, so we can come out over there on the same level of the mine shaft, and we could totally have done it from the mines, but this is a little bit easier to do, and that's not going to do it. That's going to take us to the how do I do this? I know we'll get there eventually. Just bear with me. I guess we'll go this way. And then should be, if we follow this path, we should wind up there, I think. Don't hold me to it, but I'm thinking that's what's going to happen. Eventually. I mean, trust me, it takes some time. But see, all that distance was covered, and here we are. So, bear with me. I think this is... It depends what that switch is set on, and I don't know. If we go that way, that's fine. If we go that way, which I kind of think we will, we'll roll off the carts, and then we'll just reset and come back this way. We're so close. Okay. Which way will we go? I don't know. We're going to go this way. This is fine. This is just going to be a bigger tour. So I'm going to keep you looking at what's cool. Are you ready for this place? The ravine. Boom, and here we are. We've come a long ways, my friend. And if you're thinking like, okay, what's this stupid cave? Well, this right here, very important. This is how we originally found this ravine. Down at the bottom of these stairs is a spider spawner, standard spider spawner. I think there's creepers out. Not sure how late in the day it is. So basically, to put this in a nutshell, all right, Creeper Caverns. We have a rail that goes there. This is the sunken lake I spoke of, and yes, that means this little gym right here. Not right there. That little gym right there where the zombie has his the ink sac is the rail line, okay? And then if we come over here, of course, we've got this thing, and that's right where we came out. But then right there at that farmhouse, we've got instant access to that same cave system, which again, super crazy. Man down by the river's there as well, still ticking for us. Hopefully a creeper didn't backdoor us. And what I'm going to do is hop on this thing, maybe. Let's try to square it up. Got a little bit of leeway here with the standard rail. Come on. There we go. So we're going to go back down eventually, trust me. And I'll try to get you looking at the cool stuff. Yes. And that's what all this does, and that's kind of what this I need to like reconnect to the ceiling. This used to connect to the ceiling, but when I blew all that out, obviously we took away that ceiling, so that's kind of what's going on there. Now the only thing you didn't see is if this was switched, we would come back over here, but the way this is set up, that would just kind of be like a start point, you know. So it's cool, but you know, I think you got to see the better segment of the tour. So, what do I want to do now? We're gonna... Oh, I shouldn't really run. I'm gonna get food off camera, but... Okay, so we're gonna come through here, and I'm gonna try to backdoor this thing, and I think we're doing it. I think we are doing it. This whole cave system is just so freaking cool to me. So let me know if you agree or not, but I think it's pretty awesome. You know where we're at? I do. Shockingly, you know, I'm the guy that built it, and I've kind of figured it out. Here we are at the rail station. So I have not built a switch point up there, but we're gonna switch that. And so now I can hop here, and if I bail, which I might. Now, let me actually walk you through this. So that is the ravine system, and then this little rail here is just going to push things through. I think we're going to bail right about now. Okay, so that's going to rock it off all all the way back to the staircase down to Project Genesis. Okay, like I said, I need to put like a little switch and downturn track here. Might eventually connect back through there. I don't really know. But right here, stairs to the llamas. Don't believe me? Don't know what I'm talking about? I think I have andesite here. Sure do. Full inventory. Okay. That'll work. So it's literally the stairs to the llama I just dug up. I was trying to figure out where I was at, and that's where we came out. So that is it. This right here, that goes down to the zombie spawner. This is the water drop to the zombie spawner. It's, like I said, it kind of insane how everything connects. This right here, we can read it. Bedrock Mineshaft zombie spawner. So it's all there, and it is pretty dadgum cool. So what do I want to do with the track next? Obviously, the other side of Project Genesis would be super cool to connect to. And by other side of Project Genesis, I mean like the Sheepish Ravine. I'm talking like way the heck away, right? The other thing that would be cool, and from the Granite Falls area, we could actually start throwing tracks down, would be to head this way. Not necessarily to this area, but to Project Genesis, not Project Genesis, Sleepy Harbor. Okay. I'm taking you over here just so I can show you the start of that whole project area. Once again, you remember Sleepy Harbor? Built it a long time ago, never really like finished anything. Aside from the rail system here with beds. Zoo. Okay. But if I take you over here, here we've got entries. You've got to the Lost Forest. Lagging me out now. And then over this way, though, where is she? Right up on that hill. I'll take you there. This is going to be the start of a lighthouse. Why? Because I want to build one, and it's going to be an anchor point for me. What do I mean by anchor point? Well, quite simply, when you come in from anywhere, until you see those, it's really hard to orient where you are at. I want to have like stuff built, even if it's just like a path or a wall along the coastline to connect back. But I want this to be visible from the sky, from far away, which is kind of hard to do with tall mountains. But basically, it will anchor Sleepy Harbor. Let me know where kind of everything is. Again, Cathedral of the Skull, a bunch of our other stuff that's got like water access. By water, I mean like the ocean. It is going to be that direction. Okay, and that is kind of what we want to do. So next time you see this, it will probably be something. Don't expect anything crazy, but it will be something. But, I think I'm going to call it good there, because that's what I wanted to showcase. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I think what we built is pretty dadgum cool, and it's super efficient too. It lets me go from A to B really quick. Connecting to Cathedral of the Skull will be awesome. Also some villages and whatnot. And that's all in the pipeline, literally in the pipeline. So, with that said, I hope you enjoyed this look back at what I've already recorded that I lost. And good news is it's still recording, so I'll get to use this. But with that said, let me know your thoughts on this. Hopefully you like it. If you've got any ideas, let me know. But until next time, I will catch you back here for more Wiisdom Plays Minecraft. Adios.